What's up? Welcome to DOPEnDUSTY, and today I wanted to go over the Puffco Peak Pro Indiglow because there's been a lot of controversy over the paint issue and everything this past week. So I did want to go over, I got it right here. I'm personally a user of the Peak Pro Indiglow, and so I wanted to go over basically what's up with it, and is it painted, is it not painted. And so first off, I want to start off with, I am not backing up Puffco by any way, but I do want to say the facts about it. And so yes, it 100% is painted, and it is also 100% safe. So if you wanted the short question, there it is. And so basically why it is safe is it is the same paint that they use in Starbucks, cups and everything. So this is food grade paint. It is, if you ingest it, it's okay that you ingest it. Not that this one will be ingested, because it is actually the paint in this particular Puffco. And I will put up some facts right here. There's the testing results. I'll put them up right here in a little picture. So you can pause this if you want to read through this very thoroughly, but this was a comment that Roger posted of the testing results. And he did mention that this was going to be posted on the Puffco website. So by the time you're watching this, this will probably be on the Puffco website already. But here are the results if you are interested in all the tests that Puffco went through. And so what the testing results will show you is that this paint will hold up to 392 degrees. And so now I know what you're thinking, Dusty, I dab at 600 degrees. It's going to be melting off while I'm dabbing, but that is not the case. So the glass has to get to 392 degrees. So next time you're dabbing, take your longest sesh possible that you would ever think you would ever take, and then grab the glass on your peak, touch it. And if it is warm, well, maybe it's like at 100 degrees, maybe. And now if you touch it and you immediately have to pull your hand off of it because it's burnt you, maybe that's 300 degrees. Now, I doubt you'll ever come up with that situation, because I doubt you can cycle this peak that quick enough to get this to 392 degrees. The actual glass needs to be at 392 degrees. So that's why I don't believe that this will happen during normal operation. Now, the people that have melted the glass have put it in a kiln, which is somebody who blows glass has this, and it's a special equipment that people that blow glass have. And so they will get it up to 1,000 degrees. Well, of course, this is going to melt. It's not meant to withstand that amount of temperature. So I just wanted to kind of go over and let you know that while if you do get it to that temperature and you somehow ingest it, it is still safe. It's food grade paint. So, but while I am saying that, I doubt you will ever get this off. Now, you will go across the internet and see people saying they've got it off, somehow. The only way I think you can get this off is by taking it up to a crazy amount of degrees, or putting kind of like sandpaper in there, because I even will show up another picture right here. All right, so if you read through this, you'll see that this guy basically was soaking the top in a paint remover grade solvent, basically, and it still didn't come off after 2 days. So even paint remover isn't removing it. Of somebody put it in paint remover. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's supposed to take it off, but it still won't take it off. Soaking it in paint remover for 2 days, I believe, and it didn't take it off. So it's also resistant to paint remover, ISO, and all that. And I did also want to go with some people who are worried about soaking it in ISO. You can absolutely soak it in ISO. It will not come off from ISO at all. The people who are saying that it's coming off from ISO on the internet are completely lying. They may be using something other than ISO, but from what I've seen from test results, ISO and paint remover will not get the paint off. Now, I could see if you sanded it off, you could get it off, or the heat, like I mentioned earlier. While I'm saying that this is safe and everything, I am a little bit somewhat upset that Puffco painted it. Now, did I think that it was not painted? There's no way I thought that. It was $450. The normal one cost is $400, so it was $50 more expensive. There's no way I could think that they hand blowed for $50 more this glass. So I don't know if I actually thought that it was real paint, or that I thought it was actually in the glass and not paint, basically, is what I'm saying. And so I do wish that they would have made this like a really true limited edition. It would have probably costed like $1,000. So it would have been much more limited. The people that actually wanted this type of Indigo Puffco, probably most of them wouldn't have been able to afford it, because that would have been really expensive. I don't know if I would have gotten it if it was $1,000, but I would have really liked the idea of that being a true limited edition Puffco Peak. And now I know in the future, I've been on Roger's lives, and he said in the future they plan to keep on moving on with this paint. So they trust it. They believe that it's going to pass. They also, I will say this, they also ran it through more tests than any other, you know, vape has ever been through, and it passed all the tests. So yeah, they are very confident with this paint, and they are going to move on forward with it. Now, I really hope, maybe they're watching this video, and I really hope that they maybe aim to make a true limited edition and have some real glass blowers make it for them. Kind of like combine the Ryan Fitt with a limited edition. That would be amazing. That would be really, really cool. So I hope they're watching this and they do something like that. I know a new Ryan Fitt's coming out, so why don't they combine that new Ryan Fitt with a limited edition Peak? That would be amazing. I would really like that. I'd still even buy that one because it would be a new type of glass with a limited edition Peak. I think that'd be really cool. But then again, I would expect the price to be, you know, near $1,000 if not more. And then on the other hand, you could think of it as, you know, you already can get the Indigo for just, you know, $50 more. Now you can go to a glass maker and get exactly what you want made, you know, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be under, you know, $500. So there you can go get it done and probably get it cheaper than what Puffco would offer it to you, you know, because they got to make their cut too. You know, a company has to make a little bit of money to pay for their employees, and you know, if a company is not making any money, I wouldn't even keep that company going from the start, you know? So you got to think about it that way. And so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. It was a really quick one. I just wanted to go over the Indigo. Yes, it's painted, but yes, it also is safe. And Puffco trusts it. They ran through tests. If you are looking to get one of these and think that the paint's going to come off with an ISO clean, that is not going to happen. You would have to get this really, really hot or almost like sandpaper it off. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode. And until the next Puffco episode, see you guys later.